Friday morning. Just left my home, taking the Suzuki down to Shorecycle. Meeting Ted down there, we're getting our service. We're about a week away from departing. And fittingly, it's kind of a drizzly, gray, sort of wet morning. We're kind of on the outskirts. It's going up through New Brunswick, the tropical storm. So we're kind of on the outskirts of it. Get a little wind and a little rain maybe. But it's a warm air. Feels nice. So these are great setups. I love it when it's like this because it just said to somebody yesterday, even the sweetest sunflower needs rain to grow. And to do a journey like this, I'm saying that I hope we have some rain, some heavy rain, a little wind, some mud, because it's going to make for great content. It's going to make for great development of the skill to move along. You don't want 4 to 6 weeks of just great sunshine. You want some kind of days that challenge you a little bit and make it about adventure riding. Now, it'd be different if I was on my Harley heading out somewhere. Well, I want sunshine with your friends. But on this, I like those gray, cloudy days with the sprinkles of rain, and it keeps you focused. It keeps you on your game. You don't get into that lull, of being drained, by the sun on the long days. It keeps it interesting. And the beauty of it is when you ride out of a cloud or a little rain burst that's made you work a good part of the day. It's challenged your morning setup. It's made you work hard through the day, and then you come out of it. And you get a smile on your face that's rewarding. And you can look at each other and say, yeah, we did it. All the practice at home. The setup for our gear. I have my good riding gloves on. I have my Macna J jacket on, my full face, my Ravetti pants, the Gore-Tex boots. I'm set up proper for adventure riding. And it's very easy to peel it down in layers for when it's warm, and it's very easy to put it back, to build it up for you, if you need it for cold or if you need it for rain or whatever. So from my point of view, that's why I got into adventure motorcycling too, to take yourself out to other limits, to go down those roads that you don't want to take your real nice, I won't say nice bike because this is a beautiful bike, but you don't want to take your bagger down those places, but you want to go. So that's why you investigate adventure and dirt riding. That's why you buy the gear and the bike to do that. It's why you take the training and practice to do that. Well, that's where you want to go. That's what you want to do. So you get the right bike, get the right gear, develop the right skill, get yourself trained properly, and go on great adventures. So the V-Strom is, right down the middle of the category, of the high-end bikes. And I don't really know what low-end bikes are, because if a bike, to me, is built and it's being sold, and it's a great product with a good warranty, good backup, availability of parts, then your bike is a good bike. But the V-Stroms are priced right. There's no clutter on the technology side. There's a few buttons, to get things what you want to do. There are some things I'd like it. I've talked many times about not being able to shut the ABS off. You can limit the interference, but and really I'm not going to have this bike. If you think of extreme motocross, dirt biking, and adventure biking. Well, that's what I'm going to do, adventure. In moderate dirt. So, not being able to do those other things, with the ABS should not be an issue. You want it on when you're on the road here, but when you're doing your dirt stuff, get rid of the traction control and get rid of the ABS, and then you are in control of the bike, and the bike will do what you want it to do. The rear brake is for balance. Anybody that really understands motorcycling, the rear brake is balance, the front brake is to stop. But anyway, I love this V-Strom. It's priced right. Probably one of the best dealers, Shorecycle. And I say that, I'm not plugging the company, and I'm not, well, maybe I am, or the bike, but I bought this bike. I walked out of another dealership with a recommendation to go here. When I walked in, Shorecycle, the owner was just about, what can I do for you? And that was 2017. So I've bought my adventure motorcycles there. I get my service there, get support there. And then when I got rid of the little 650 and moved up to this 1050, this is a fabulous bike. It's easy to use, it's fun to ride, it's versatile, it's priced right, they look good, it's easy to set it up the way that you want it to be set up. Suzuki has great support, in the continent, around the world for that matter. And I'm very comfortable on this bike. I've had this bike up to speeds that I'm not going to talk about, but it handles like a sport bike. And with the different modes, it can go in the twisties, uphill. It can handle the dirt. And that's more skill in tires too. Anyway, I'm going to power off here a little bit, and I'll turn it back on when we're getting into the dealership.